Hi guys, welcome back. Um, Sorry, I am out of it today. Seems like it's every day, huh? I think I'm just gonna announce when I'm into it. I think that would be different. It'd be different. It'd be like, oh, she's into it today, instead of always being out of it. Ignore me. Anyway, okay. What sign are we on? Cancer. No, that's funny. Cancer. We are doing Cancer. And we are doing what is your next blessing coming in. I have so much shit on my table. And it's because I'm working on new products. I just finished my manifestation candles. Do you guys want to see? I tried to do this marble effect. It's really hard. But I think I'm kind of proud of the... How does it? Yeah, I did kind of a marble effect. You can't really see it like very well on camera, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty on in real life. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, this is my manifestation candle that I just finished. So yeah, I have everything on this table, like to let the candles cure and stuff, so it gets filled up real quick. And this is a big ass table, so for me to be like, it's full, ma'am, you have too much stuff. Okay, anyway, cancers. Okay. Your next blessing coming in. Your next blessing coming in. Ooh. Cancers. Cancer's next blessing coming in. Whoa. Oh, happy family. Look at that. Happy family. Cancers. Are you guys moving into, well, I don't know why I was going to say that. Maybe I'm talking to somebody that has Cancer in their North Node. I mean, you know, which is funny because it's the number 4. And the number 4 is Cancer. Cancer, House of Cancer. I'm okay. House of Cancer. Cancer house. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if you guys are going through this. I am actually a Cancer, and I'm a Cancer stellium. I have like 5 Cancer placements. But I also have like a Libra stellium, and then I'm ruled by like the 5th house. So I have a lot of fire, water, and air. I have almost no earth, but what's funny is that if, like, when people read me right now, I come off as earth. So you guys could be going through this as well. I have an autoimmune condition that flares up, you know, if I eat wrong, if I do things I'm not supposed to, stress, or just whenever the hell it wants. And so the last couple days, it's been flaring up. And like I said, I'm trying to show up for myself. So I'm kind of working through. But so if you see like me going through like blanks and like stuff like that, that's part of, like, you know, when I don't feel well. So I don't know if this is something that you guys are going through. I'm not saying you have an autoimmune condition, but you guys could just be feeling very exhausted, very worn down. I'm not sleeping well. I cannot go to sleep before 4 or 5 in the morning. And then because I'm fighting my hardest to not wake up at 1 in the afternoon, because if I wake up at 1 in the afternoon, not only do I feel like most of my day is gone, because then it just feels that way. And then I have to be up at 8 for my daughter, right? So I'm trying to re-regulate. So I only say all this, even though it's my personal information, just because I am a Cancer stellium. Maybe a lot of you guys are going through this. Maybe you guys feel like your battery's not recharging. Maybe you guys are in pain. And it doesn't have to be an autoimmune condition. You guys could like be in pain because you guys are going through ascension symptoms, which can also feel like the same symptoms, except there's a lot more like nauseated feelings. Yeah, it feels rough because right now my eyelids feel heavy, and yeah, I do think it was a little bit of yours and a little bit of mine, because I do feel a little bit clearer now that I explained it. And that usually means that it's not fully my energy. Although I still feel my own, it's just not as strong. So, okay. But you got happy family coming in. I feel like no matter the circumstances in which you're in, a lot of people, we still have that stigma, right? That stigma of, oh, happy family, a husband, a wife, and 2 kids. Which, yeah, there is a husband and a wife here with 2 kids, and, you know, they have the rainbow, and it's a happy family. But really, in the society that we live in now, the happy family is a family that you're in. If you're a single woman with 12 cats, that is your happy fucking family, okay? And I am that woman, except for I have 2 beautiful daughters who I adore, and 12 cats. I don't have 12 cats. I have a lot of cats, though, who are my family. Like, yeah, no. No. If somebody was like, oh, I can't be with you because you have cats, I can't be with you because you just said that, like, you should have just started with that before you're giving me your name, you know what I mean? Or even dogs. Like, people are like, oh, these are my pets. No, these are my children. Like, these are my children. They take care of you. They love you. And even with cats, like, people are like, oh, they're very selective. They're very mean. No, they're not. They can just feel energy. And if you're an asshole, they don't like you. They heal you. You have no idea. Like, the last 2 weeks that I've been like flaring up, my cat will lay on my back, on my stomach, or he'll lay on my side, and he'll heal me. He literally just, he heals me. We fight like we're kids. Like, no. Like, yeah, no. Yin and yang. So as I was getting to that, your happy life, your happy family can be, because you got yin and yang. So it could be that there is somebody that is coming in that is the yin to your yang, right? Because you got 22 here, which is a master number. So I feel like Cancers, and you know, we're the relationship, we're the sign that really gets burned. We get burned to a crisp in relationships, right? What is it that we're always called? We're the marshmallows. We're like burned on the outside. We're the equivalent to a fucking marshmallow. Like, we're burnt and to crisp on the outside, but we're still soft and chewy and just sweet and delicious on the inside. No pun intended. So I do feel like I'm getting 2 very distinct storylines, and it's not muddled, it's very clear, and I'm seeing both of them. On one timeline, it's you're coming into your divine masculine, your own divine feminine on your own, and you're merging that into one. And whatever family you have, however you make it, whatever it is, right? Your partner, your fiance, a girlfriend, whatever it is, right? If it's animals, if it's that lady that married, what was it, a cake? I don't know what the hell she married. I don't know what she did. But if that makes her happy, I mean, like, who are we to judge? Like, seriously. Is she hurting anybody? No. Do we think it's weird? I'm sure a lot of people think it's weird. But I think what a lot of people do is weird too. I'm not going to go into it because this will blow up into a video of, once again, people thinking this is about 2 different sides, when really it's about one whole being shaken up by a higher hand. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. I'm too out of it to like fully have a debate. but we have all tied up here, okay? And then so on the other side, I do see that there is a partnership, a friendship, somebody that's coming in. And because we have mastered, and I say we as the royal we, you know, cancers have been working really hard. We've been working really hard at, you know, no longer being that unconditional love through pain. Like, okay, you're causing me pain, I'm still gonna stay. No, it's cool, I'm gonna love you unconditionally, but you need to back the fuck away from me until you see your actions and what you're doing. Because now I'm at a point where if I feel like I'm gonna have to start healing from this, then that's absolutely no. There is no reason, and I'm not saying relationships are perfect. No relationship is perfect, but you shouldn't have to start healing from something. You shouldn't even have to heal from like a relationship, if that makes sense. Like, again, it goes very deep. If I'm talking about toxic relationships, that's more of what I mean. Like when you have to heal and be like, why didn't I love myself? I'm not talking about like when you're in a relationship and you continue to grow and you continue to heal, but you're growing differently. You're growing because you're growing. You're in a different classroom. You're in a higher class. You moved up in math, and you have to continue to learn, right? And you continue to heal because you learn and you understand things better, and you start to see things 360 is what I'm trying to say. But with all tied up, I feel like this is going to put you in your head. It's going to put you in your head. And then with first chakra, Archangel Michael, this is your sacral. Is it in sacral? Yeah, it's your sacral. Isn't it? I believe. Look with the sun. With the sun. Yeah. Yeah. It's giving, this is going to light up your sacral chakra, and it's going to basically, I'm just seeing like a boom. Like it's like, and again, even if this is just you, I'm seeing just like once the connection merges, there's going to be like a boom that reverberates throughout the world. It's almost like a new love portal has opened up, and it's going to light up both, if there's two people here, both your sacral chakras, and it's going to be like on, it's going to be like level 10, right? Because that is, once you come into contact with somebody that you just resonate, and it's that peace that you come together, you guys create a synergy, and whatever it is that you guys do together is going to be so powerful. Children, powerful. Business, powerful. Anything that you come in contact with, once it's done, and I want to say cleanly. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means like without manipulation, without games, with that pure love and intention. It's going to be powerful. I'm seeing a power couple. But again, if this is just you and your family, this is you coming into union, and whatever you touch, you have the Midas touch. Everything that you build, whatever family you have, is going to just, it's going to be, I'm just seeing like this total happiness. I don't know how to explain it, but it is going to put you in your mind, because you're going to think, is this too good to be? Obviously, when we get something that's so amazing and we feel this and we feel that, literally what happens? Fear kicks in. What if we lose it? What if we're not good enough? What if they hurt me? What if this is a trick? What if they're tricking me? What if, right? Let's go deeper. All right. Let's clarify. Clarify happy family. The Hermit. Yeah, you went into, I feel like after all the things and the situations you've been in and the times, everything that you've been through, I feel like that came into an accumulation, but I am seeing almost like one moment something happened. There was one moment that made you go into a the hermit, and it made you introspect. It made you go within because there was, you know, those life-changing moments, the ones that you just know things are never ever ever going to be the same again. Whatever it could be as simple as a breakup, a heartbreak, or it could be something as big as like your house burning down, um, like the unaliveness of a family member, you being diagnosed with an illness. Those moments where you just know life is never going to be the same again. Maybe because you know that you'll never be the same again, and because of that, and because of the way that your eyes have been opened, you can no longer see things the same, right? That's what it's giving. And it made you go into hermit mode, and I feel like it's been a while. It's not like a few months, or it feels like this has been at least close to a year, over a year, right? Where you've been hermiting, and you've kind of like, you've been, it seems like on the 3D, and people really like, I remember having a conversation once with someone, and they're like, okay, but financially, you know, you haven't moved, or not financially, but like business wise, you haven't moved, but the amount of work that I had done at the time spiritually was not, it was unheard of. It was, and a lot of people will say, okay, that's cool, but like, what about the outside world? Like, listen, sometimes it really is more important to do the inner work, because for the outside to change, the inside changes first, and then the outside changes, right? Because then we start to manifest, we start to participate in life without all that trauma, without all that damage, and then you can start manifesting like nobody's business, especially depending on your chart. If you're a generator and you're unable to manifest shit, do you know why? It's because your machine is clogged with false ideas, with pain, with trauma, right? It's good to look at things in a different perspective. I may not, I like per se, you may not be financially stable, but spiritually and emotionally you are abundant and rich in ways that you could never even buy, right? Yeah, you've got, what is this? And then it tried to turn the Nine of Pentacles. How do you want this? Are you sure? It came out sideways again. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah. And now you're starting to finally, you know, with the Nine of Cups, that's emotional sovereignty, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, that can be financially sovereign. That means that, you know, you're able to manifest things. Like I said, it's literally hitting straight on. Like, you're now starting to manifest without all of that yuck, that clog, the backlogs, the negative thinking, and that's starting to change. The wheel is starting to turn because you've done so much work that now, because you did it opposite, because you've done the opposite way, everything's gonna move quickly, right? Because it's basically like the machine is pristine. The machine is clean. It has new parts. It doesn't have, you know, an old computer. It's working on a new system. It's not plugged into the matrix, right? The manifestation is gonna be like, we're doing this, we want this, and this way. And then we understand that it's going to, does that make sense? It's almost like you have the secret code to move up in the Super Mario Brothers game. It's like you have the code to go from the beginning to the end in certain manifestations. But that's because you went reverse, right? You went the reverse way. And you're able to do this and get your manifestations, and your manifestations are clean, meaning that there are no strings attached. Like I always use Nikola Tesla, where he had all these ideas and he was like all these things for humanity, and he was starting to harness in physical life energy as like energy that we give out. But of course, what did? They took all that information, they used it for themselves. They didn't allow him to do any more testing. He was puppeteered because he was being funded by a company. And yes, it was easier because he was being funded, but then we lost so much as a society because we didn't get that information because he was being puppeteered. So yes, it's a longer route and it takes longer and it's harder when you do it on your own. But when you finally get there, it's like, I'm untouchable. You can't touch my foundation. It's mine. You can't touch my foundation. And even your gifts, you can't copy that shit. With the, yeah, you were feeling very alone with the Five of Swords here. It felt like there was just a lot of everything, even in relationship, it just seems like it was a lot of it was like you had to fight just to get the basic needs of a human being, basic respect, right? But you're not wanting to have this tower moment, and so that's understandable why you have the all tied up, which to me it's giving like the Eight of Swords. Let's get one more. But this isn't what that is anymore. This is going to be different. It is going to be different. And you have the discernment and you have the tools that you need to use that discernment. To say, okay, we can now take things slowly and understand if when there's a yellow flag, you know, it's a green flag and then a yellow flag and then maybe an orange flag. And you're like, no, we're not, no. Like, if this doesn't, we're not taking 3 years this time to be like, you know what, this is unhealthy. We're going to see this shit immediately. And either there is actual change or we're moving the fuck on, right? With the Knight of Swords, yeah. With the Knight, look at that. Look how he has all those knives sticking out. Like, if you try to manipulate me, if you try to, you're going to get pricked. You're like a plant. You don't need a ton of watering. Yes, you need watering, you need love. But if you go in to try to touch me the wrong way, you're going to get cut, right? I will cut you. I love that video. Alright. Let's do these. These are a little bit rough, but I feel like my collective will like it because this is just who I am. Oh my god. Okay. Make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Yeah. No more taking yourself where you're not appreciated. But I feel like that's what you guys are doing, right? Step away from the crazy making diet and for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer, and get some. I get that one a lot when I'm overdoing it on my health kick. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Go after that shit. The world has your back. Yeah, it's time. It's ready. And see, love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. and get the fuck outside. So basically they're saying that, you know, eat better, eat healthier, move more, and that will help you. And I get it. I can resonate with this. Like, eat healthier, eat better, move more, and you're going to start moving that energy, because love is coming in, but it also needs to be going out. We as Cancers, we are just love. That's just what we are. We are just love. We offer love, we give love, obviously to the right people, but I do feel like love is coming in, but it's because you've mastered this lesson, right? Okay. I hope this made sense to you guys, because I feel like it was a little bit off, but you know what? Sometimes we just take the things that are said and we ruminate. You just chew, you put it in your mouth and just chew it. You kind of just taste the flavors and see, look, wake up, it's your moment. Now I was telling you guys, I feel fucking tired. Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Yeah, yes. This all came together at the end. Alright, Cancers, I love you guys so much. I hope that helps somebody, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.